This is Jake Locklear, President and CEO of APM, coming to you again with another safety challenge. We've had too many injuries this week. We need to get refocused on what our safety culture is. There's nothing new about our injuries. They're hand injuries, they're pinch points. They include power tools. I'm asking you to, again, think about how can we prevent these injuries on our job sites. But I want you to take my word for it. I want you to hear from two of our very best, Art Diaz and Ernie Anaya, and how they keep their crews safe and how they prevent injuries on their jobs.
So my name is Art Diaz. I'm from the West Region. We're over here at Tracy, Reno, Nevada. So some of the things that we're going to try to do is making sure that everyone's working safe, they're doing their task correctly, that everybody's filling out the green cards. We're going to try to coach everybody, make sure that they're not hurting themselves and hurting other people, the surroundings. We're going to try to pass on some of the expertise that we have. We have several people here that are very experienced. They got a lot of expertise. So we're going to make sure that everybody goes home safe to see their families.
My name's Ernie Anaya. I work on the fossil fuel in the West Region. What we plan to do in the next couple of weeks is probably continue what we have been trying to do for the last few. We've had many injuries. We realize the urgency. We have revisited the campaign that we had in 2008, 2013. We have already printed out material. We've taken several other topics that have been made available to us from other sources, and we will go over them in our morning table boards. But one of the most important things is being able to make sure that people not only hear what's on these papers, that they feel it. You have to deliver it in such a way that that they have to live it. It's a culture that we're trying to implement, and we should be there. We're out here. You've been here for a couple of days. You realize the weather. We're not out here on vacation. We're out here to work, and if we are out here to work for our families, and if we couldn't do that, if we get hurt, everything's out the window. We have to realize that. It's very, very important. How do you sell it? You have to make each and every person understand that there's a reason why we have to stay safe. We depend on it. And we're going to raise the ante, because even though we are responsible for our own safety, if your partner gets hurt, you have failed, because you're supposed to be taking care of him. This is our family away from home. And when you realize that and actually take it to heart, that's perfect. It's very, very important. It's your delivery. You have to take it to heart. If you can't do that, then you're not the game. What we can do to actually have people buy into it is just your approach. You have to make sure that they embrace it. Look people in the eye. Ask them to please participate. You have to use the tools that we have. That we have a lot of people actually going through a lot of effort on making sure we have those tools. And like I tell everybody, ultimately, we have to take those tools and use them, because we are the ones that are at risk. We are the ones that are getting hurt. And we are the ones that are going to be affected if we get hurt. Our families. We won't be here to make a living for our families. It's very important. You have to feel it, and you have to deliver it just the right way so that they know that this is the way to do it. You have to show them, prove it to them.